And I'll call the roll of legislators for 2012-2013. Gary Hartman, District 1.
Here.
Helen Rose, District 2.
Here.
Robert Schrader, District 3.
Here.
Jean Manine, District 4.
Here.
Raymond Johnson, District 5.
Here.
Leonard Hendricks, District 6.
Here.
Robert Hyde, District 7. John Brzezinski, District 8.
Here.
Peter Mano, District 9.
Here.
Raymond Smith, District 10.
Here.
Vincent Bono, District 11.
Here.
Kurt Ackerman, District 12.
Here.
Bernard Poplinsky, District 13.
Here.
Dennis Korse, District 14.
Here.
Patrick Russell, District 15.
Here.
Frederick Shaw, District 16.
Here.
And Bruce Weekly, District 17.
Here.
16 present. And the first order of business will be to name a temporary chairman, and I will open for nominations. Mr. Shaw?
I'd like to nominate Dennis Korse.
Is there a second to that nomination? Mr. Hendricks, Mr. Ackerman? Okay, are there any other nominations? All those in favor? Mr. Myers, temporary chairman? Okay, Mr. Korse? Would you come up?
I'd like to ask everyone to rise. I'd like to ask Carol to lead.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to ask for a moment of silence for deceased members of the legislature that have served here in the past. There are many others. I'd like now to introduce Father Anthony Barrett of Illinois Annunciation Church and Our Lady Queen of Apostles Church to give us our invocation.
So let us pray. Almighty and eternal God, you have revealed your glory to all nations. You are God of power, might, wisdom, and justice. And through you governance is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgments are decreed. Let the light of your divine wisdom and your gifts of counsel and fortitude direct and guide the members of this legislature of Herkimer County, so that their administration may be conducted in righteousness, and that they may enrich the lives of your people who have been placed in their care. May they encourage due respect for virtue and religion. May they execute laws and judgments with justice and mercy. May they promote goodness, freedom, equality, and goodness of life. We likewise commend to your unbounded mercy and love all the citizens of this United States, that we may be blessed in knowledge and sanctified in observance of your holy law. May we be preserved in union and in that peace which the world cannot give, and after enjoying the blessings of this life, be admitted to those blessings which are eternal. We pray to you, who are Lord and God, forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce the Honorable George Luther, who is Justice of the Town of Schuyler, and he's going to swear in the legislature.
Rise, please. Raise your right hands, please. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of County Legislator
the duties of the office of County Legislator
of the County of Herkimer.
of the County of Herkimer.
Congratulations.
I'll now open the nominations for the election of a permanent chairman. Mr. Whitney,
I'd like to nominate Vincent Bowman for chairman.
is there a second? Kurt Ackerman and Fred Shaw.
Mr. Chairman,
Are there any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Fred Shaw.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I'll second that.
We have a nomination and a second for Fred Shaw. Are there any other nominations?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Jean Meehan.
Jean Manine. Is there a second? I have a second. Are there any other nominations?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Peter Mano.
Okay, we have a nomination for Peter Mano. Is there a second?
I'll second it, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I respectfully decline. I am one to aspire to the church at this time. Thank you.
Where do we go, Rob? We have a declaration.
Motion and a second, so I think it has to stand pending further proceedings, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any more nominations for chairman?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to nominate Kurt Ackerman.
Is there a second? We have a second in this part. You staying with us, Carl? Is there any more nominations?
I'd like to nominate Mr. Robert Hyde.
Is there a second?
So second, Mr. Chairman.
Are there any further nominations?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Leonard Hendricks.
Is there any further nominations? Is there a second to Mr. Hendricks' nomination?
So second,
Seeing
Mr.
none,
Chairman.
I
So
will-
second, Mr. Chairman.
I have a second. Please, Mr. Hendricks. Any more nominations?
I move the nominations be closed.
Is there a second? Second by Mr. Shaw. We did, we just did. We made a motion to close the nomination.
No, you got to vote on the motion.
Right.
There's a motion second to close.
Yes.
Vote
Okay.
on the motion.
The motion to close has been seconded. All those in favor of closing? Opposed? The nominations are closed. I ask the clerk to call the roll for the election of chairman.
This will be on the first
We
nomination.
do this for a secret ballot, Chairman.
The first nomination?
Mr. Chairman? No. Should we do a secret ballot?
No. This is for Jim Bono for chairman of the Herkimer County Legislature.
First person I call is Mr. Hendricks.
Yes.
Mr. Brzezinski.
No.
Mr. Mano.
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Mr. Bono.
Abstain.
Ackerman.
Yes.
Kaplinsky.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Shaw.
Yes.
Weekly.
Yes.
Hartman.
No.
Rose.
No.
Schrader.
No.
Manine.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
We have 11 yes votes. It's mathematically impossible for anyone else to become chairman. So Mr. Bono is the chairman of the legislature. I'd like to ask Bernie. I'd like to ask Bernie Kaplinsky and Ray Smith to please escort Mr. Bono to the chair.
Vincent J. Bono, do swear
do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of Chairman
of the office of Chairman
of the County Legislature
of the County Legislature
of the County of Herkimer.
of the County of Herkimer.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone, for your vote of confidence. I am honored and humbled to be elected Chairman of the Herkimer County Legislature for 2012-2013 terms by my colleagues. It is a great privilege and a great challenge that I accept with humility and God's guidance. First, I want to thank my family, my wife Rose, my children Christina, Joe, and Marcella, for their support, patience, and understanding in this important job that lies ahead. I apologize in advance to you for any time that I will be away from you in my service. Thanks to my parents who are here, who have taught me that with hard work comes great things that no one can take from you. Also, my mother-in-law, I'm also honored to have you here on this great day. Thanks for being my family, and friends and family also that are here. I want to thank the outgoing Chairman Smith for his guidance and friendship. Ray, you are a true statesman and gentleman. His trust in me as Vice Chair and Chairman of various committees is reassuring and a confidence builder in the job that lies ahead. You are a man of conviction and grit, but more than that, you will always be a friend. Thank you, Ray. To the senior members of this body, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Hendricks, and Mr. Corse, I thank you for your wisdom, insight, and reasoning in the matters that have faced this group in the past and that are here before us on this new day. Your knowledge and statesmanship is invaluable to our residents. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the people that sometimes take the heat or bear the brunt, or the ones that take orders and directives from 17 different bosses. Mr. Wallace, County Administrator, Mr. Malone, our County Attorney, Mrs. Lalonde, our Clerk, and Mrs. Deming, our Assistant Clerk. Thank you. You are the people who we rely on a daily basis as legislators to keep the wheels turning and the operations running smoothly. Their wealth of knowledge and recollection rivals any supercomputer we have today. Not to mention that their level of professionalism and expertise is one that we are all proud of and admire. Thank you. I look forward to working closely with all of you. As your new chairman, I realize at the heart of our government are the people that work in the trenches on a day-to-day basis, that provide the essential and expected services to over 64,000 residents. I salute our employees and our department heads that oversee them for a job that most of the time goes unnoticed by the public. As a member of our team, your service is greatly appreciated and respected. Without you, the job would not get done. I appreciate it. Welcome to our freshman legislators, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Schrader, and Mr. Hartman. You now sit in a seat that makes you a representative of the people of Herkimer County. As an elected representative, we together will face challenges not only as Democrats and Republicans, but as Americans united in a common cause. You will be involved in a democratic process that gives you the opportunity to make decisions for the greater good of Herkimer County residents. You will be one of 17 equal votes. The representative democracy we live in allows us to use the tools of knowledge, reasoning, conviction, and common sense to make the best judgment possible when voting on the legislation before you. There is no excuse for you not knowing how to vote, as there are many ways to get the answers that you seek. When in doubt, ask. My door will always be open, and if you don't have the answer, someone else in this room will. Welcome to our team, and I look forward to working with all of you. I have several goals as chairman. as there is much work ahead of us and many challenges that face us in the coming year's agenda. Those who know me know that I'm from the old school mentality. In the past 10 years, I've been very committed to the job of Herkimer County Legislator, serving the taxpayers in the town of Schuyler. I will continue to serve them while offering a hand to anyone else who needs it. It's my opinion that a handshake and a cup of coffee can be more productive than a stuffy meeting. I look forward to meeting one-on-one with local town and village, city, state, and federal officials on intervals that foster faith and confidence in our governments. Mutual communications and relationships between the county and its towns, villages, and city are paramount to creating positive attitudes and results. One-on-one talks yield and produce trust and productivity. Although we don't agree on issues, dialogue should never be abandoned. As the business of our county goes forward, we continue to be confronted by mandates on the state and federal levels. Although Herkimer County remains fiscally stable compared to the rest of New York's counties, we must be insistent that the state's tax burden cannot continue on the backs of the counties. Mandate relief needs to take place immediately in order for the counties to continue to provide the vital services that are expected by its taxpayers. Working with our local state representatives, I will continue to press for mandate relief and not just lip service. The state has piled deficit upon deficit, mortgaging our future and that of our children's futures. It needs to stop now. Herkimer County has lived within its means for a long time. This is evident with a zero debt balance and a comfortable reserves while maintaining an A+ bond rating. Perhaps the state of New York should take lessons from our small county. Take it from us. Simplicity works. On that note, I call for our state leaders to reduce the amount of red tape for our businesses and foster productivity, not stifle it. We must provide opportunity and not smother it. New York needs to remove the roadblocks that have slowed our economy and reduced our productivity. I intend to continue to work closely with our local and state economic development groups and provide opportunities that are greatly needed by our community. As my fellow legislators, I ask you to help by promoting local businesses and helping them who want to start one by directing them to the appropriate agencies that can help them. We have had our successes. In the past years, grants by two county businesses for the legislature have helped retain and create over 1,100 jobs, i.e. Remington Arms, with the prospect of more to come. Small businesses are no exception. A revolving loan fund initiated by Assemblyman Butler through the direction of the Herkimer County IDA has helped over 25 small businesses grow. I intend to push for a similar program on the county level that can piggyback with the ones that are in place and provide that opportunity for even more businesses and business owners to grow and prosper. Some of the issues of the last term continue today, namely the building of the new public safety facility and correctional facility. No matter what side of the fence you are on, I pledge that everyone will and should be allowed the answers they deserve so as to make the decisions when they arise. Make no mistake, it is your responsibility as officials to seek those answers, but it is my responsibility to make sure that you get them. It is my opinion that the new facility is needed due to overcrowding and our inefficient boarding out requirements that have been placed on us by the state of New York. In my tenure, I have been part of a process that has allowed our county to tackle many fiscally draining issues while maintaining a conservative and balanced budget. The jail is no different. I believe we will uphold a level of continuity that will save the taxpayer money in this project while managing the debt so it is bearable and at least evasive to the taxpayer. Enough said. I ask that you put your best efforts forward. Don't fear what is ahead. Believe in yourselves and your capacity to do great things. With God's help, we can resolve the problems which now confront us. I will give this job 100%. People that know me know that I will do that. You're going to get your money's worth. Thank you. Okay. Roll your sleeves up. Okay. like to open nominations for Vice Chair. Ms. Minnie,
Mr. Chairman, I would like to nominate Vernon Toplinski for Vice Chairman.
may I have a second?
Mr. Chairman, I'll second that one.
Mr. Smith. Are there any other nominations? All in favor for Mr. Toplinski? Any opposed? Mr. Toplinski, congratulations. I'd like to do a presentation to... Could I ask Mr. Smith to come up? As you know, Mr. Smith's our outgoing chairman. I can't say enough about Ray. Ray is a great statesman and a good friend. We've gone on a lot of car rides together. Along with Mr. Wallace, he could probably tell you some stories. The job of chairman entails a lot. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that doesn't get the press. There are a lot of meetings you have to go to, not just on our county level, but dealing with different counties. Ray and I have had the chance to do that. He takes the job very seriously, and he's just a great politician and a great asset to our county. So with that, I'd like to present Ray with a Gamble Award, and it says, Raymond Beck Smith, Herkimer County Legislator, District 10, in recognition of your dedicated service as Chairman of the Herkimer County Legislature from January 2008 to December 2011, presented this third day of January 2012. Ray, thank you very much.
Thank you. This means a great deal to me. And all of you, I appreciate everything that you did for me as chairman. I want to thank the staff for the support and the excellence with which they perform their duties. I want to thank the legislature for the trust they placed in me. And I want to thank you for the courage you've had over the years and moving forward on issues that were controversial. It's not easy. A lot of people think our job is like falling off a cliff or something. It's not. It's very difficult at times. And I appreciate the support you gave me. And I also want to thank the members of the department heads and members of the county that are in the trenches and do the job day after day. You are the best. We have an excellent workforce, and I can't say enough about the job that you perform. Thank you very much. Also, before I leave, I want to thank my family for allowing me to be a chairman and understanding the time that it takes to perform that job. I missed many birthday parties and sports events and other things, but I was with them in spirit, and I want them to know that. And before I sit down, I want to thank everyone. Thank you for anything that you have done for me over the 4 years that I was chairman, and I want to wish you all a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thanks, Ray. I'll accept the nomination for the clerk at this point. Mr. Hendricks first, second by Mr. Shaw. Any other nominations? Close the nominations. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Hold on.
forward to the next 2 years.
Pursuant to Rule 8, are there any objections, corrections to the minutes of the December 7th meeting? If there are none, I order them approved. Reading in full claims disallowed by the auditor and presented for audit by the legislature.
Nothing on this.
Thank you. Communications received by legislature and the committees to which they have been referred are listed on the agenda. Does any member of the legislature request mention of any particular communication? There are none. We will now go to resolutions, starting with resolution number 1.
It is resolved that the rules, as last amended by Resolution 153 of 2010, including Rules 1 through 47, be and hereby are adopted for the next 2 ensuing years.
May I have a motion? Mrs. Minnie, second by Mr. Shaw. Anyone else? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. The resolution passes. Move on to resolution number 2.
Resolved that Robert Malone of Little Falls, New York, be and hereby as appointed county attorney for the county of Herkimer.
Mr. Ackerman, second by Mr. Poplinski. Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Rose and resolution passes.
Thank you. This is a great job. Great staff that assists me. I appreciate their efforts. You have the superb third floor staff here, immediately to the left of the chairman. They're really beyond peer, in my opinion. You have wonderful department heads and staff assisting them. I place Herkimer County at the very top county government in the state of New York. We've had the opportunity to see how things are done elsewhere, and I'm proud to be part of this team. Thank you very much. Look forward to doing what I can for you over the next 2 years. Myself and my staff are available to serve this legislature, and look forward to the next 2 years doing it. Thank you.
Resolution number 3.
Resolved that Jerry Frankfurt, New York, is hereby appointed county auditor of the county of Herkimer.
Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Mr. Mano. Second. Mr. Poplinski, Mr. Shaw. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to working with you all for another 2 years.
Resolution number 4.
That Bernard E. Decker of Mohawk, New York, be and hereby as appointed budget officer, purchasing agent of the county of Herkimer.
Entertain a motion, Mr. Corse.
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Bernie Decker to be the purchasing agent budget officer for this term. Traditionally, this would have gone to Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde is not feeling well, and we hope he recovers and is back here with us. But I do nominate Bernie Decker.
Thank you, Mr. Corse. Second by Mr. Russell. Anyone else? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Mr. Decker.
Legislature, and I look forward to working with you on the challenges that face Herkimer County. Thank you.
Moving on to resolution number 5.
That is the Ways and Means Committee as regards designation of depositories for 2012.
Entertain a motion. Mr. Russell. A second. Mr. Ackerman. Mr. Hendricks. Anyone else?
Mr. Chairman,
Any discussion? Yes, sir.
These amounts represent absolute maximums. I wish we had this kind of money to deposit, we don't. But this also gives the treasurer a lot of latitude in moving money where she can earn the greatest amount of interest at any given moment. So I support this resolution.
Thank you for the explanation. Of course. Anyone else? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. Resolution passes. Resolution number 6.
Committee on Ways and Means authorizing the county auditor to process real property tax refund applications and to correct errors on tax rolls.
Can I have a motion? Mr. Russell, second. Mr. Weekly. Anyone else? Discussion?
Chairman?
Yes, sir.
This resolution, prior to doing it this way, required every refund of property taxes that was erroneous to come before this legislature and created a lot of unnecessary paperwork for the clerk. And by limiting it to $2,500 or less, streamlines what work we have to do here on this change.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. The resolution passes. Final resolution number 7.
Resolved that the Herkimer Telegram and the Little Falls Times are designated official newspapers for the county for 2012.
May I have a first, Mr. Ackerman, second? Mr. Hendricks, Mrs. Manini. Anyone else? Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say nay.
Nay.
Mr. Russell, and there was another? That was it? 1 nay. Resolution passes. With that, is there anything else? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn to Wednesday, January 18th at 7:30 p.m. for our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second? Mr. Koplinsky, Mr. Ackerman. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We are adjourned. First meeting. Thank you.